Okay, well, we're out again on another trip. This time we're west of Hill City. We just passed Deerfield Reservoir, and that was the body of water that Briggs just filmed. And we're headed pretty much in a southwesterly direction right now from Deerfield Lake on Ditch Creek Road. We're going to head back to a location where back in the 1930s somebody developed some mines in the Deadwood sandstones, and so there's not much of a record on what the sand was used for. They're pretty bleak records. We know they hauled it out by truck to a railhead that was several miles away from the mines themselves, and then it was shipped out by train. And where it went, what the sand was used for is unknown. If anybody out there seeing this has any ideas or has some information on what the use of the sand was they took out of these sand mines, then be sure and post in the comments below and let me know. So we're going to head down the road here and let's go exploring. Okay, we're at the sand mines and they're back up this trail you see behind us. So we're going to take a walk up there and take a look inside. I brought along a flashlight, so hopefully there's going to be, it'll make enough light to be able to see inside the caves. Well, somebody got a little overzealous here, climbing up and ripping up the ground. Okay, so we are basal conglomerate, Deadwood conglomerate, and you can see that this is sandstone below, and then all these pebbles is a conglomerate layer. So this is out of the mine, this behind us here. We'll go in there in a second, but so this is what a pebble conglomerate would look like. If anybody's interested, you can carry that to my house. I'd appreciate it.
It's like air conditioning in there. Oh yeah.
And they're already in.
Okay, so we're outside yet. Stand back on the sun. But here's a piece of the rock, and you can see all these little white flakes in there. Those are all little shell pieces from the little critters that were living in the seafloor. Again, this is all marine. There's another flat pebble conglomerate. So conglomeratic materials, flat pebbles of clay, and then the sandstone. So you can see a big, nice wall of the Deadwood exposed here, probably from the base down there up to the top. It's probably getting close to 60 foot. And this bottom layer from the base down here up to right at the top up there is a really solid unit of really nice sand, and that is what they were mining out of here. So there's 3 adits at the front that go back into the mine, and then they're connected once you get back in there. So we'll work our way in, and again, hopefully this little flashlight I brought will allow us to be able to get some video back here. Some more of this nice pebble conglomerate here. Since this is underground, the temperature is going to be like it is in a cave, which is 49 degrees Fahrenheit. And so I'm standing right here at the entrance here, and off here on my stick side, it's probably in the mid 80s. And I turn around and put my hand into the drift, and it's getting close to 50. And when we go back in there, it's going to drop down to about 49, 50 degrees. So let me try and find, there's pebbles all over in here, pebbles everywhere. So again, there's just layers of pebbles through here. All through here, these are all pebbles, and it's pretty much white quartz cobbles. There's some larger ones right here. See right here and right here. There's some large quartz pieces in here. So there's obviously been a lot of fires been built in here in the past. The ceiling is all black. Oh, my little flashlight does nothing. I can barely see it up there moving around. It's probably 30 feet to the back end here. We're still getting pretty good ambient light, however. So there's going one way, and the other way you can't see the outlet there. It's too dark. I think we'll work our way across over here and come out the other the other portal. Now, if you can see the ceiling up here, it's all ripple marks. So this is the remnant of an ancient sea bottom, and that would be what you're looking at would be the unit that was deposited above the beach ripples, and so these are kind of like the inverse ripples, and then the other part has been mined out. You can see the whole top up here is full of ripples, just like you're at the beach. And there's the entrance. So not a huge amount of material was taken out of here. These three adits, they're probably 12 to 15 feet wide, and at the entrance maybe 20 feet, and then it opens up to about 30 feet toward the back. And then they mine this in these three adits, and there's kind of like a T that goes across the back of them all, and a couple of smaller little adits that go back a few feet. And so probably it was not a lot in terms of tonnage. And again, they hauled it out of here by truck and then went to a railhead some miles away from here and loaded onto rail cars and shipped it out. So before we leave, we'll take a sample of this. This is really nice, clean, highly rounded, fine-grained beach sand, and we'll bag it, and then we'll definitely look at this in the microscope. There it is, right there. Okay, so we'll bag this until I get really nice clean sand. I can see it without even looking in the hand lens. And back out into the sunshine. Oh, it's bright. And it's a lot warmer out here too. So this basal Deadwood is very clean sand, and you know, you could call it massive, except that it does have sedimentary structures in it, but it's very thick and it's very uniform for about 30 feet. So if you recall the video where we looked at the Deadwood Precambrian-Cambrian contact in the town of Deadwood, this is that same basal unit that was above those very large quartz cobbles and boulders that were sitting at that Precambrian contact, the Great Unconformity. So these are the old sand mines in the Deadwood. It's a fun place to come. There's a lot of people up here today. And I think we're ready to go back to the truck and head out, call it a day. Thanks for watching. See ya.